guys, it's Brianna, and today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a tag video. I noticed last year that there weren't very many good tags for the new year. So my friend Alex and I sort of made up our own tag. So if you want to see that video from last year, I will link it down below. You can totally check that out. But this year I decided I didn't want to do the same tag video again. I wanted to find another one. So again, I went online and I could not find another tag video that I really liked. So I decided that why not just make another one. This is sort of different than the last one though, a little bit more creative, and hopefully you enjoy it. So basically all you have to do is recap your year in Instagram photos. So this video is perfect for anybody who loves Instagram and takes pictures of everything. What I did was go through my Instagram feed and screenshot the posts that I thought recapped my year the best. So I kind of just chose the highlights from the year because I have way too many pictures from the entire year to make a video talking about every single one of them. And also some are kind of irrelevant, like there's a bunch of Throwback Thursdays, which obviously weren't from this year, and then there were a bunch of like random stuff that's not really interesting. So I decided for this video I would just pick the highlights. And stay tuned to the end of this video to see who I tag, and definitely go and check out those people's channels and let them know that I tagged them to do this. When 2015 started, it is a picture of my friend Alex, Jesse, and I on New Year's Day. Alex typically has a little party at her house every year for the new year, and we posted this picture and that was a really fun night, so I figured I would include it in this video. The next picture was back when we had Blizzard Juno. Now those of you that live on the East Coast know what I'm talking about. Last year we got way too much snow. This picture basically shows me walking down to my dorm freshman year of college, and you can see where they plowed out the snow and you can see the levels of how high it was. Now I'm 5'7", and that snow was higher than my waist. My roommate, on the other hand, is wicked short. She's like 5 feet or like 5'2" or something. And before they plowed it out, we literally were pretty much like waist, almost shoulder deep in snow, trying to get to the dining room. Crazy. We missed a bunch of classes, and hopefully that doesn't happen again this year. Looking back on it, it was fun, but I would not want to relive Snowpocalypse Juno. This next picture still cracks me up to this day. So last year the Patriots won the Super Bowl against the Seahawks, and this picture literally makes me crack up. This is a photo of Seahawks player Richard Sherman's face when he realized that they had just lost the Super Bowl. The Seahawks pretty much had that game in the bag until the last second when we kicked their butts, and I don't care what anybody says about this stupid Deflategate thing, we won fair and square, and that's all. This next photo is also pretty hilarious. The three people in the picture are my friend Alex, me, and my roommate, and we decided it was gonna be a good idea to go out in the feet of snow and try to sled down a hill in the back of our dorm. Unfortunately for us, it didn't turn out so well because the snow was way too deep and there were like rocks under it, and we probably risked our lives doing it, but it was actually kind of fun. The sled that I have there is one that my parents bought for me one year for Christmas a long time ago, and I still have it and I still use it. Yes, I'm a 19-year-old human, but that's okay. This next picture is of my nephew. He was born back in February, and I think this is the first picture I have of him because I was off at school when he was born, so I couldn't come back for a while and to see him. So he's not like a newborn in this picture, but this is the first day that I met him, and he is super cute, and he's gonna be 1 soon. This next picture is also at my school. My school is on the ocean. My roommate and I went out to do a photo shoot, take some cool pictures, and I got this really, really cool photo during the sunset. I actually reposted this picture on New Year's Day because I love it that much. Then this is a photo from the Pentatonics concert that my friend Alex took me to. She got 2 tickets to the Pentatonics concert from her parents for Christmas, and she decided to take me, and I was so honored, and the concert was wicked awesome. If you ever get a chance to see them live, I highly suggest you do, and if they come back to Boston anytime soon, I know I will be going back again. We had floor seats, and the concert was so much fun. Then my roommate and I participated in Relay for Life at my college this year, and it's a cause that's really close to my heart because I do have some family members that have been struggling with cancer, and so we decided to participate and donate. The event was a lot of fun, and this photo was taken at the photo booth with my roommate and some of our other housemates from freshman year. This next photo actually cracks me up. So on one side of the photo is my nephew, who is the baby, and he is smiling and looking all happy, and then the other picture is my niece literally mean mugging me. I forget what I said to her, but she wasn't too happy about it, and so she gave me the sass face, and I think that picture is absolutely hilarious. Then the next picture is my dorm after I moved all of my stuff out freshman year. My freshman year dorm was super tiny. My roommate and I had so much trouble trying to fit all our stuff in there. Once we did though, it was fine. It wasn't the best dorm ever, but I made a lot of memories there, and I will definitely never forget my freshman dorm. So taking a look at this photo, this was just my side of the room, but literally the room was tiny. You can kind of tell from this picture, but I literally had my bed, my desk, and my dresser like bumper to bumper. Well, my roommate did. On my side, I had my dresser under my bed when I was living in it. In the photo, they're bumper to bumper, but that's actually all the space we had. So like my side and her side, that was it. Then this next picture is a collage of 2 photos of me and my niece on her 4th birthday. She's actually going to be 5 this year, so time literally flies. I can remember when she was just born, and now she has a little brother. I love her so much. She's literally a little firecracker, and I love it. Then this picture is a collage of me and my grandfather because he did pass away this year. He was an awesome guy, and I loved him so very much, so I definitely wanted to share this picture with you guys. The one that cracks me up the most is the picture that's going like long ways down, because he would literally sit in the yard and tan all day long if he could. I actually wrote this in the caption, but we shared the same birthday. We were both born on June 6th, so he's very near and dear to my heart. Rest in peace, Grandpa Phil. The next photo is actually at the airport when Alex and I left for California. As you can see, we took a JetBlue flight. I love JetBlue, by the way, but that's a video for another day. And I thought this picture was really cool because we were flying super early in the morning, so we caught the sunrise at the airport while we were waiting to board our flight, and I got this really awesome picture. The first thing we did when we got to California was go see Superwoman, or Lily Singh, on tour for her A Trip to Unicorn Island tour, and it was so much fun. I got this awesome picture, and we had pretty much, I think we had front row seats or second row seats, I can't remember exactly, but we were wicked close to the stage, and it was so much fun. I loved it so much, so if you ever get a chance to see her live, I suggest you do so. Then we also attended VidCon while we were in California. We'll be going again this year, but I'm sure I'll talk about that in another video because it's not for a while now, but we went last year, and this picture was taken on the balcony at the convention center where the VidCon is held every year, and I thought it was really cool because like the palm trees in the back and stuff, and it was actually my computer screensaver for a while, so obviously I like this picture a lot. Then this picture is also from VidCon. It's me, Alex, and Jessica Happens here on YouTube. She's super awesome, and we finally met in person for VidCon, and she's even more amazing in person, if you can even believe that. If you haven't watched her videos yet, you should definitely check them out. But I met so many amazing people at VidCon, and it was so much fun. And actually, I don't think I mentioned this before, but this was actually the second time that we went to VidCon. We went in 2014 as well. So we went 2014, 2015, and we're going again this year. This photo, another from VidCon, as you can see, I had lots of fun, is of me and Mamrie Hart. I actually didn't get that many photos with YouTubers this time around because the first time we went, my goal was kind of like, get pictures with as many YouTubers as you can, blah, blah, blah. But this year, I just kind of was more chill about it, and we spent more time kind of like going to see things and doing panels and kind of walking around the convention center and taking it all in a little bit more. Last year, we were more focused on kind of like meeting the YouTubers that we actually watched. But we sort of bumped into Mamrie Hart at VidCon. We were in one of the creator lounges, and she just like happened to be standing there, and we didn't even notice her for like the first 15 minutes. And then someone was like, "Hey, is that Mamrie Hart?" And we were like, yeah." So we walked over, literally like walked up to her, like talked to her for a second and got pictures, and that was pretty much it. But she's super nice in person. Then this picture makes me miss the warm weather so much because it is freezing right now, but we went to New Hampshire at the tail end of the summer, me and my family, because we actually bought a boat this past year. Well, my parents bought a boat. And so we rented a house with some friends for, I think, a week we stayed, or a week and a half, something like that. and we just stayed up in New Hampshire on Governor's Island on Lake Winnipesaukee, and we rented a house, and it was so much fun. This picture, as you can tell, I'm chillaxing on the boat as we're just, cruising along. Then this next picture is also from the house we stayed in. This was when I was standing on the dock. The sun was like right behind the trees, and I got a super cool picture, so I figured I would include it because it makes me really want to go back to the lake. The next picture is actually when I moved in to my dorm at the start of my sophomore year. I'm obviously still a sophomore, but this was when I first moved back in, kind of like a panorama of all my stuff moved in. Right now I'm on break, so I finished my first semester, and I will be starting up my next semester at the end of this month. Then the next picture is of me and my friends Jesse, Alex, and Fallon. They're like my BFFs for life. Wait, BFFs, best friends forever. That pretty much means the same thing. You get what I mean. They my lifers. So we went apple picking, and it was a lot of fun. I don't think I even ate like half the apples. I gave most of them to my mom to make a pie, but it was a lot of fun. And ice cream, we went through a maze, we got apple cider donuts, and overall it was just a super awesome experience. This next picture is another picture of me and my niece and nephew, and I just really love this picture. I think it's wicked cute, so that's why I wanted to include it here. They come over pretty often, usually on Saturday mornings, afternoons, and just kind of hang out, so I figured I would include this photo. The next picture was during Halloween. I decided to dress up as Darla from Finding Nemo. If you don't know who Darla is, then you need to go rewatch Finding Nemo because you're tripping right now. But I literally made a fake retainer and headgear and braces. I sprayed my hair orange. Well, actually my friend Alex spray painted it orange for me. Thanks, Alex. And we went out and found a plastic clownfish. We took the fish and I put it in a plastic bag filled with water, so it looked like I had like Nemo in a bag, and it was just pretty hilarious, and I've got to say that's probably my best costume yet. Then the next photo is of me and Alex, and actually this was kind of representative of when all my friends came up to my dorm this year to stay, because last year my dorm room was literally tiny and we couldn't fit more than 3 people. Like, Alex came up to stay, but we couldn't fit any more people in my room, so I would have just had to have them all come up individually, and it just wasn't going to work out. But this year, we planned it out so that all my friends could come up. My room is bigger this year, so I had my friends Jesse, Alex, and Fallon come up. Unfortunately, we didn't really take that many pictures together. I just have this one picture of me and Alex, but it was so much fun. We went to some hippie night, and we made dream catchers and just did stupid stuff, but it was really fun. We also saw a movie. I don't remember what movie we saw. All I remember was it was funny. If I remember, I'll include it somewhere, but we saw a movie and we just hung out, and it was pretty awesome. The next photo is of our Christmas lights that we put up this year. Our house, I thought, looked pretty freaking awesome because we haven't really done Christmas lights in a while, or not full out ones. We used to do them crazy a long time ago, but we stopped for a while and just did kind of basic Christmas lights. But this year we went out and bought some new ones, and I really liked the way the house looked, so I figured I would include this photo. Brings back a little bit of the Christmas and holiday spirit. Then another photo from Christmas is my Christmas tree. I'm a Christmas junkie, so I had to include this photo. I had an awesome Christmas this year, and I had so much fun spending time with my family and friends. And that was the last photo of 2015. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to know what you did in 2015. So either leave me a comment below or make one of these videos yourself. So now I guess I have to tag people since this is a tag video. I'm not sure if all these people even use Instagram regularly. My thought is, if I tag you and you don't really use Instagram, you can just make a video talking about recapping your year. And if you want to include some photos you took over the year, that would be super awesome too. And obviously you don't even have to do this video if you don't want to, but I figured I would include you in case you'd like to. I'm going to tag Jessica Happens, Samantha Camilos, Presley from Act Out Games, Jessica and Tiffany from Tiffany, and Alice and Michelle from Everybody Loves Alice. Now, obviously, like I said, you don't have to do this video, but I would love it if you did. If you do, definitely let me know because I want to see it. And I also want to tag anybody else that wants to do this video. If you're watching this video and you have the urge to do it, I hope you do. And if you do, please let me know because I would love to see it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.